Police in the Somali capital believe that at least 7 people are dead after an attack in Mogadishu. A suicide car bomb went off at a hotel in the middle of the city before gunmen then entered a separate hotel. The armed group Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility for the attacks. Well, for an update now, we're joined from Doha by Al Jazeera's Hamza Mohamed. Hamza, I know that we've heard from the authorities quite recently about those attacks. Just remind us what they said.
Well, Barbara, according to Somalia's National Intelligence Agency, the situation in both these hotels is now under control. Moments before that, Somalia's Interior Minister said 7 attackers were killed during this incident. These attacks happened as people were sitting down to break their fast. We know there were officials, some of them lawmakers, who were breaking their fast in these hotels. But these hotels is not just popular with government officials, it's also a popular place for local residents. What we know, Al-Shabaab promised to up the number of attacks they carry out in the Somali capital during the holy month of Ramadan. And as people were sitting down, there was 2 large explosions right at the entrance of these hotels. These hotels are not far apart. Soon after that, there was a heavy, intense gunfire between the security guards of these hotels and Al-Shabaab. This comes at a time when the Somali government has stepped up security patrols, arresting anyone they suspect of being Al-Shabaab member or a sympathizer of the group in the Somali capital.
So, Hamza, they've stepped up security in the capital. Al-Shabaab has said that they are increasing attacks during the month of Ramadan. But what else? What about the rest of Somalia? What is Al-Shabaab's position there? Because they've been retaking territory, haven't they?
Well, I was there just before the start of Ramadan when the group released a statement promising to up the number of attacks, not just in the capital, but across the country. In the last 3 weeks, at least 7 towns that they have lost to the Somali government and African Union soldiers, the group retook those towns. Now they're saying it seems like they're testing the security services in the Somali capital. Also in the Somali capital during the last 3 weeks, we've seen more than 20 assassinations linked to gunmen belonging to Al-Shabaab. But what we don't know is if this is just an increase in attacks during the holy month of Ramadan, which is a pattern that we have seen before during other Ramadan periods in the Somali capital and the rest of Somalia, or if this is just a one-off increase in attacks in the Somali capital. That only time will tell.
Al Jazeera's Hamza Mohamed live for us in Doha. Hamza, thank you.